Hello，我是十号，我们接下来继续玩空战骑兵7。好，那上一段呢，我们把这个卢西亚最强的王牌空战员米海尔给干掉了。那下一段呢，我们应该就是慢慢的要收服这个轨道电梯哦。好，我们这一段继续。
When we got to the mainland, we found the space elevator's support facility. I guess this was the factory where they built the gigantic structure the elevator traveled in. There was this little girl sitting in front of a mural. When the princess saw her, she shuddered like she'd seen a ghost. The girl had a stuffed animal. This was the day after the shit went down at Tyler Island. She walked right up to the princess, took her hand, and led her into the factory. One thing's for sure, they knew each other. The factory'd been converted to a production line for Erusian drones. It was fully automated and chugging along, making drone after drone after drone. Once they got inside, the princess stopped and just stood there. Another girl was there with a man in a lab coat. He was trying to use his keyboard, but she wouldn't let him. She took a data chip and threw it on the ground. Then she walked over to us and took the gun from the prison guard's holster. She pulled the trigger and destroyed the chip. Later, I found out that the girl with the gun and the one with the stuffed animal were sisters. They were also the granddaughters of Mihai A. Shalaji, the legendary pilot. Gramps used to talk about him. He said Mihai was the top ace from 2 wars ago. Know any Belkans? 'Cause this guy was a Belkan, and they love to stir shit up. Pitting nations against other nations is a particular favorite of theirs, along with developing hyper-advanced technology.
That's right. I'm Belkan, born and raised. My country is gone now. Rather than surrender to its enemy, Belka detonated 7 nuclear weapons on its own soil. My people scattered around the globe, living in the shadows of other countries. We had a new purpose: to breed wars. The theory was that through war, we could achieve our destiny and our revenge. I had just finished inputting Mihai's data when his granddaughter came in. She destroyed the only copy I had of the information I squeezed out of him. The girl loved Mihai. No one knew more than her just how hard I pushed her grandfather for that data, how much I made him sacrifice in the process. I promised his granddaughters that his efforts were not in vain, that it could end this terrible war. But in the end, it only caused more chaos and despair. We were responsible for all this damage, all this tragedy. Now, we were going to pay for it. The Erusians, once our allies, would see to that. I had lost the drive to continue my work, even before I noticed Mihai's granddaughters eyeing me with suspicion that one day. I should have stopped then, for all our sakes. Mihai's granddaughter tossed the gun aside. She said if she resorted to killing, she'd just end up like the rest of us. And by us, she meant everyone, including the princess. Like me, the princess was afraid to look into the girl's eyes. She knew that by encouraging her people, she kept the war going. Mihai and his granddaughter were victims of it, and now, they too were paying the price.
Is this for Belka? Or for Erusia? My grandfather had only one wish: to continue soaring through the endless skies. That was the only place where he felt alive. But I don't even have a country to call home, let alone the sky. The Black Forest, the lake, they are no longer mine. even though those lands were once cherished by my late mother. We have to learn to put that sense of nostalgia behind us and behave like mature adults.
My homeland. She's right. It feels so far away now. The woman with the rifle approached me. She was focused on more pressing issues.
I checked the computer. All of the data on the legendary ace had already been installed.
No, I pulled it before it was completed. However, there are 2 aircraft that are already scheduled to be manufactured based on that data.
We must destroy the factory.
This isn't the only one. There are more facilities just like it, and the 2 planes containing the data will be manufactured at one of those facilities.
So, this place runs on solar power that the space elevator generates, right? How about the others? We can destroy the space elevator and cut the power to them. First things first, let's take this one out.
I'll show you which locations to target.
I stood there, thinking about that mural by the factory's entrance. Harling commissioned it to be painted. I realized that in the background, behind the dancing figures, the artist had painted several space elevators. I understand now. The space elevator wasn't designed to exploit Erusia after all.
Good. And afterwards, we'll bring down the space elevator itself. No matter why it was built, right now, it's the root of this chaos.
I wonder.
Yes?
I wonder which path you would choose when looking at Harling's mirror.
Let's get the briefing started.
We've done enough air operations. Just let us go home.
There's no path for us to get home. Whatever direction you fly, it'll be right into a hail of enemy fire. Earlier, we received a communication via the partially restored General Network. Here is what it contained. Apparently, the Erusian radicals have gathered around the space elevator, as it's a source of energy. Give the warmongers a powerful energy source, and you give them the luxury to keep on fighting. In response to this, people from both Osea and Erusia have joined forces, and will take down the final Arsenal bird in a saturation attack from the air and the sea. Once that's achieved, they'll take the space elevator from the aggressors.
Has the source been verified?
It could be fake. I hear you. Take a look at what's written at the end. Hey, dumbass. If you want to bring the world back from the brink, go to the Lighthouse. You can see the future.
Dumbass? Sounds familiar.
It certainly does. It's from those guys we met in Tyler Island, the 444 Squad. It's a message to all those looking to end the war. But I also think it's a message for Trigger.
Guess we'll do what it says.
Okay. Well then, I'm thinking we go roast that damn bird.
Looks like we're all on the same page. It's time to end this war. Time to fly, guys. Let's go get that Arsenal bird.
好，那我们这段呢，应该就是直接要去这个轨道电梯这边啊，因为它是一个能源，所有能源的来源。那现在有一个军械巨鸟还在守着这个轨道电梯啊。好，我们要把它击落。好，我们一样学我们的 F-22A， 然后来 8AM。Let's go.
Strider Squadron, sortie ASAP.
We need help! Don't let them damage more! Show them what the erosion, no, what fighter pilots are made of!
formation. We have the numbers. Well, if it is the LRSSG, looks like our luck is turned. LRSSG, you will secure air superiority. There are Erusian aircraft in the Coalition, so they have been ID'd as friendly via the data link.
Just confirmed it.
Erusian government aircraft, including drones, will show up as hostiles. You two aces, I'm thinking it's time to show us what you've got.
We don't have two anymore. Guess nobody told them. That's quite true, Count. It's not just two. Wiseman trained his squad well. Everyone's still in it as an ace. He'd be proud of you all.
To all of you who have gathered here, regardless of your country, this is headquarters of the Ocean Army Southern Command. Wait, you can forget that designation. We are a coalition formed exclusively for the sole purpose of taking down the Arsenal Bird. Wait until we're ready to strike the Arsenal Bird in unison. Roger.
Roger. He's on an open channel. The enemy can hear everything he's saying. There's no other choice. The Erusian aircraft are in the coalition as well.
This is Skull Squadron and Rifle Squadron of the Erusian Air Force. We're here on our own. Broadcaster, we're entering your airspace.
This is Sul-2. Public advised that you're also going to run in. So they want to rock it. This Mr. X is critical. Count, ease up. Engagement is forbidden. Don't worry, I know. We need every bird we can call upon. Even if they were flying with the guy that killed Wiseman. Some of their squadrons are in weird formations. They have manned aircraft, UAVs, and slave mode. All this just to keep a war going. Their movements are pretty sloppy, but there's a lot of them. One wrong move and you'll be surrounded.
Commencing transmission. I'm speaking over both terrestrial broadcasting and video transmission networks. It's not important why. R. First, our goal is destroy the space elevator. Second, we want power to the drone factory cut in order to stop to all the important chaos that its products cause. And last, we want to bring an end to this pointless war that has given rise to a state of anarchy. Let me tell you what's going on right now. The land is overrun with refugees who have lost their homes. This is no isolated incident. In spite of that, war continues to rage overhead. Come this far, don't get killed.
Wow, 都没中。
Get out of there. Focus on the drone. They're easier to pick out. Target 1, on your tail.
Are the primitive Erusians rebels or what?
They're rebels, but I'm sure it's more complicated than that. Rush up on current events later. Focus on the enemy.
Copy that. Take a look. See that line continuing above the horizon? The cable goes up to the sky as far as the eye can see. You don't know this, but the space elevator is the world's tallest transmission tower. In theory, its radio waves cover exactly half the globe. We've jacked up signal in order to reach out to you.
How many more do we need to take out?
Shoot them down one at a time. They'll run out eventually.
The UAVs were sluggish when the leader went down. Without as much. Drones without leaders are slow as hell. The biggest war on their slave mode.
3 strikes on our side? That's the best news I've heard in a long time. Against 3 strikes? Never again.
Warning, bandit!
The communications infrastructure down. This broadcast can only be transmitted to certain regions. If you can access the server, consider yourself lucky. You get to see a real live princess. Hey, Cosette, say hello to everyone. Yes.
Stay over here. We're taking away all their guns.
Yes. Let's open up the exit. Everyone get the refugees into the underground tunnel. George, Tabloid.
All right, understood.
Picked up a slave craft. Target 1, bandit on your 6. Go around!
Yeah.
Target acquired.
So fast you're
一次2个。
Evading enemy missiles. On my target's back. Time to punch through. Hey, standing way out here. arsenal bird. They're Helios projectiles. All aircraft, stay clear of the blast area. 10 seconds to impact. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Impact.
How many got caught in that explosion?
好，马上用完了。这个8AM 实在太好用，一下就用完了。
We can't switch off the security system, but we've got this. If what he said is true, this will give us at least 10 seconds. Cosette! Cosette! What the hell's wrong with you? Get back here! As you all saw, we have a problem. The princess went by herself into the maintenance area and has shut us out. No idea what got her going this time, stupid woman.
Missile launch from the arsenal bird. Shit, airburst tight. Helios arriving in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2. Helios arrived.
I said we were going to take down the space elevator. It's not like we can just go out there and chop it down. At the top of the windbreak, 6 location markers have been set in place. They monitor distortions in the space elevator. Those are the locations we need to target. If the sensors go bad, the elevator's observation system will think the elevator has fallen. Until its safety can be confirmed, all microwaves will be stopped.
Oh, I get it. What a party.
I was going to do it myself. Dumbass.
Helios launched from the arsenal bird. 5 seconds. 3, 2, impact now. You caught that. It's all over. Helios arriving in 10 seconds. 5 seconds to arrival. 2, inbound.
I've got a bead on the enemy's rear.
3 seconds remaining. Target acquired.
Monster bird is in our track. We'll use a saturation attack. Wait for the signal.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Inform the coalition units. We're nearing 0 hour. 10 seconds until the united attack on the arsenal bird.
Incoming!
5, 4. Everybody, give this attack everything you've got. Open fire!
All missiles were shot out of the sky. Attack failed. Cruise missiles did not reach their target.
Damn monster.
Lancaster warning all aircraft. I have multiple blips on my scope. Here they come.
That's something.
Hey, look at the arsenal bird.
Lasers!
Laser.
We can't train it. Evacuate!
Missile.
Flagship starting heavily damaged by laser weapons. We're the captain aircraft controller melting. Single blast! Deploy lifeboats.
HQ, we have a problem. The damage to the Allied fleet is extensive.
Missile.
That was some pretty impressive firepower. I, for one, did not see that coming.
The active protection system operated as expected. We should launch another saturation attack. Air power. You'll slow the arsenal bird.
Strider 1, missile inbound. Evade! inbound. Evade. It's readying its APS. All aircraft, break off from the arsenal burn.
哇，什么东西？
Strider 1, enemy has a lock. Cosette, that's not the control room. Go through the airlock and get on the maintenance elevator. Get to the top of the windbreak.
还有那个防护罩，
Do you think you can put on that
打得
pressurized
进
suit
去
by
吗？
yourself?
可以，哎，打不进去。哇！
I'm getting sick of that arrogant bastard. Seriously.
No good. The engine control room is gone. They've hit a radar room here in the IC.
Nothing crazy testing. How are we supposed to hit it?
All aircraft. We can no longer commence with a second saturation attack. All aircraft. Separately engage in direct attack.
哇！
HQ, it won't be easy to take down the arsenal bird with conventional weaponry. All the ace pilots in the world won't save us unless we have a plan.
On my target's tail.
Give us time. We'll see what we can do.
哇，这个音乐太带感了。
Strider 1, missile away.
Cover any friendlies that's hit.
UAV eliminated.
You're all mine. Trigger, enemy closing on your 6.
It's readying its APS. Missile hit.
哦，它会停一下，停一下会用一下，停一下用一下。哇，它这个护卫机也太多了吧！随便打都有，打苍蝇啊！
It isn't lit up. That's it. That's the location marker. Have to be there, right?
好
Got it.
回来打。
Is there something we can do? Just evading like this will get us all killed.
Strider 1, missile inbound. Evade.
Both main propellers have been stalled. Fox 3.
哦，好了好了，我靠，他的护卫机太多了吧！
I'll do something.
What are you gonna do? Cosette, smash it. Smash all 6 of them faster. It'll lose power.
Damn shield, just go away. Be gone. Disappear.
On cuckoo count.
Away with you.
Come on. Just what kind of magic did you work there, you asshole?
It wasn't magic, it's a scam. Now's our chance. Do it, Trigger.
妈！
You're right. It's switched to the backup power supply. That means the main supply's been cut off.
The UAVs are dropping altitude fast. Wait, they're down.
The drones are acting crazy. Have you seen this? The drones are falling one after another. They've completely lost control.
Sub-propeller confirmed destroyed. Main
Oh.
propeller 1 confirmed stall. Good work, Trigger. Keep up the attack.
Really think you can beat a human pilot?
Both main propellers have been stalled.
快爆了，快爆了！
Missile. 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 Missile.
The main propeller is moving again. Just how hard is that thing? It's down to destroying the antenna's base. Say what? If we destroy the docking modules, the plane will break off the first word. That'll leave the antenna base vulnerable. Light it on fire and we can cook that bird. Theoretically, that may prove impossible even for an experienced pilot. There will be a problem with it. Yeah, but our guy's more than just an experienced pilot. Trigger, let's do this. Is he really that good of a pilot? I'd bet on it. Besides, if you thought it was impossible, you wouldn't have said anything.
Watch out! The drones are falling! Refugees. Everyone calm down. You wanna get yourself killed? George! Tabloid! Get back here! I can't leave that girl to die. Fine, fine! Get her, but be quick about it!
Is everything okay? The drones are acting odd.
Run! Run! Careful!
Go, Trigger. Leave these docking module destroyed. That's 2 of them. Don't let yourself be distracted. Just focus on what you need to do.
哇，掉个头，这个角度。
Is everything okay?
The people were crushed. The kid Tabloid went after his life. He ran that distance with a gun in his hands.
Good. What about Tabloid? Is he
角度
safe?
不好，角度不好。
George and the girl were saved. They were saved.
Docking module destroyed. 1 left. Nicely done. This'll be a good story to tell my son. Strider 3 launching missile. Strider 1, Fox 2.
哇，我那个8A 弹用完了，
Bandit has a
好
lock.
快啊！雷射好硬啊！然后他那个主动力一下就恢复了。再去瞧一下位置。
There's a hit on the laser cannon. Trigger's hammering it. Warning, enemy has a beat on you. Beating.
疯狂的飞法，是一直在人家胯下这边打。
All targets have been destroyed. Supply unit is ready to fall off. You should be able to see the rectenna where the supply unit was. Destroy that, and even the mighty Arsenal is sure to feel it. Leave it to Trigger. Leave the big fish to Trigger. And leave out UAVs. We're counting on you.
难，再瞧一下角度。 哇，我打掉那个了。Oh yeah！ 过瘾啊！快跑！先闪了。它坠落了。
That's the last of the rooms. Even in death, that thing is intimidating.
Wow!
Everyone, can you see this? These people here were alive up until a few moments ago. My friend was here.
这音乐配合的也太好了吧！刚好把它打下来。
Can you see this? This is just one of the many sides of war and what it does.
All Erusians focus around the space elevator. track. We should hold them off until support arrives. Our units surrendered. And you guys better not throw away your lives either.
Wait there, Princess. We'll get you down. Don't worry about me. Please just take care of the refugees. I'll parachute down. What?
Warning, incoming bogey.
Are those the drones we saw at that factory? I'm coming down. I'll see you on the ground. No, wait!
他刚好跳伞。
Enemy on my 6! Those guys are bad news. Trigger, boss, do something!
Strider 2, missile inbound!
Cosette! What?
This isn't the time for that!
Cosette!
Avril, they're headed this way. Get the refugees to safety now.
Strider 2, you're hit. Are you alright?
Still breathing. I won't be flying much longer, though.
There's an Ocean carrier a few kilometers to the west. It ran aground and was abandoned. It won't be easy, but it's the only place you got.
Trigger, escort your wingman. Let's get to that carrier. That's all we can do.
好，我要护卫僚机。
Trigger, can you hear me? I somehow managed to land. It's your turn now. The carrier ran aground, but that shouldn't be a problem for you. I'll guide you down. You're too fast. Lower your speed. 3,000 meters to carrier. Bank right. 1,500 meters to carrier.
哦，这速度算蛮快的。哎，过头了！哎。
That's what I'm talking about, Trigger. Not one scratch. Well, we're okay for the moment. Now the real challenge begins.
解成就大逆转。哎呦，这一关没有简报哦。好，那我们这段先到这边了。我们把这个巨鸟干掉，非常过瘾的一关。好，这段先到这边，大家拜拜。